You just heard Wind Blows by Zozier, who is our guest today. Now, I read your bio, and I know your father just recently passed, and you have my condolences for that, because I can understand. I lost my grandmother a while back, and I wanted to ask you, do you think that situation inspired you musically?
Definitely did. What it did is basically made me just appreciate every single second of life and every opportunity that I had to be able to make music and make music with the people that I'm blessed to make music with a lot of people that I grow up with and people that I have love for, like a lot of my producers, Fifth Element, Mr. Williams, Cinema, Maestro down in Atlanta. Like, these are guys that I've known for like over 10 years. Like Fifth Element and Mr. Williams I grew up with, so I've known them for probably, close to 20 years. So it's I'm blessed to be able to work with people that I know and love. So my father passing kind of just made me realize that I don't have all the time in the world, and nobody does. And while we're here, we need to just do this music that we love to do and do what we love to do. Because I never really got to do a lot with him, and that was one of the things that was always on the back burner. It was like, I need to get Pops to play on this or this and that, and then and it only happened a couple times. So I never really got that opportunity that I was looking for. To make that classic joint with my father. So it just inspired me to make sure that I work every day as hard as I can with those around me that I care about.
Oh, okay. Is it hard being an independent artist, and what problems did you face?
Well, the main thing on the independent side is funding, which is probably like any business. You just need funding. Basically it's less about being independent, more interdependent. I got all of my friends, we kind of like combine resources and put stuff together, for a goal, because they know if I get on, then they're on, and whatever they want to do, they'll be able to do. So a lot of them, a lot of my true friends, we pool money together and we pool our resources and things like that. So, to kind of cooperate and able to do more than just what I would be able to do, The company has only 2 employees right now. We're in the process of grabbing a couple interns from Columbia. But, it's hard, but it's fun because of the fact of the freedom that you get. I don't have to have anybody, telling me what songs to make or how to make, how to do whatever. Like, I control that. And it's not like it's a minor venture. Like, we got distribution, through the biggest company that does rap in the U.S. and U.K. So it's a lot of responsibility that comes along with it, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun, and just to see the progress, and just having my goals set out, and then seeing those goals get set and then keep going on. I think that's like the funnest part of it. That's the best part.
Okay. Well, now I'm gonna put you in a awkward position, but I always do like to ask this. What's your take on the new kids of hip-hop and the direction that they're going?
Honestly, it makes it easier for artists like me. Like I said, I break from the status quo on a lot of things. So when you hear my music, you can tell that it's not at all influenced by what's going on right now. It's not at all about having some super swag, or or being super cool, or having money or anything. Like, it's just about a cat, who you can really learn from, and my music is about helping people better themselves. Even though you're in rough situations, and it discusses a lot of those situations, but it's a lot about showing people that what I can do, you can do, not necessarily in music, but you can do it in your life. Like, you can take control of what's going on. Like, I was out of control trying to get a record deal. I was going every which way I can, doing showcases for everybody. And the control wasn't in my hands. It was in the hands of, some A&R or some cat who introduced me to somebody else. So they were kind of trying to middleman a deal. Like, what happened was I just ended up saying, forget it. Wrote me a business plan, incorporated my music business, and just, got me a job, and just said, I'm going to do this, and put that money back into the business, and here I am. a year and a half later, a year or two later. So that's the new guys just make my job way more easier because they're not trying to make what I consider classic music. They're trying to make music that people love right now. You know what I'm saying? So
can't do too much with the stanky leg on the
right. I mean,
literary prowess. Yeah,
and it's not something that you're gonna be able to listen to down the line. You know, I still listen to CDs that I bought in '95. You know, because that's classic music, and it's it's music that can stand the test of time. It's musical. It's got good instruments. It's got good vibe to it. It's got a positive. You know what I mean? Even if it's about the streets, it's still got some sort of. Even if you listen to the most hood is Mobb Deep stuff from '95, you'll hear that they're talking about, life ain't the game that you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So like I try to make music that stands the test of time, and that isn't catchy. In the fact it's not trying to be catchy. Like people always listen to my stuff and be like, man, I've been singing that song all day, man. That joint's catchy, but it's not purposely trying to say something over and over so it gets stuck in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I definitely appreciate the fun that the new guys are having now. They're having a lot of fun with the music, but with everything going on in the world, like, it's not all about having fun. Like, the realism about it is right now we need to get our noses on the grind and get our own and get out here and do what we got to do instead of, everybody trying to make up a new dance. But hey, the more people doing that, the more fans for me, because it's a lot of people who grew up just like I did, older and younger than me, who just want some good music, and that's and literally that's what I'm giving them. Well thought out raps, really well thought out. I'm not going in there freestyling. I'm not going in there off the head. I'm not going in with no pen. Like, I sit down and write, take time, and give you good thoughts that you're going to be able to listen to for a while. I'm not just going in there giving you whatever the first thing I think of, So that's just, and everybody, wants to do that now. They want to just go in and just whatever the first thing they think of, give it to you and sell it. Nah, I want you to be able to get some stuff that maybe 2 years down the line, you're like, dude, did he really just say that? Like, did he, you know what I'm saying? Like, something you can think about, So that's really where I come in different than a lot of the new cats.
Well, we'll be back in a second with more from Sozir, and I want y'all to check out my joint. I like this joint. It's called Southside, and that's from the album Day 3 The Sire.